If you're looking for some cheap Madden mobile coins, go check out MaddenMobileCoins.com. Use discount code Rampage for 10% off. Thanks, guys.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Rampage. Why am I wearing a Red Sox shirt right now for a Madden Mobile video? Who knows? But today I'm going to tell you guys how to make the most amount of coins with this Most Feared promo. So there's a lot of different ways you can make coins. And we're just going to go through the majority of them, or at least literally all the ways that I know how to make coins on this promo, so I can help you guys out as much as possible. So let's try to get started in the video right now. The promo, just a rule of thumb, starting with the golden rule of any single promo, right? It's literally the first day, the first complete day that Most Feared is out. So what it means is that all the players, the prices of the elite players, gold players, and I guess not just elite and gold players, they're going to be the highest price possible, and they're only going to drop further and further down as each day increases, each hour kind of progresses there. So the prices that are that I'm going through right now for this video is going to be for the very first day. If you're watching this on the second day, third day, fourth day, the prices will kind of be declined, so just kind of check up the prices on there. Because of the reason why the prices of players go down so significantly, just because the supply of them always increases as more people play the blitz events, and more players are generated into the system, causing the more supply equals lower demand is kind of economics, kind of that sense. So when there's more players into the system, prices will definitely continue to go down. So right now, what I suggest of you, and if you guys are really looking to make a good amount of coins, is just to front load everything as much as possible, and that means playing the blitz events, sniping, everything like that in the very beginning, right when the promo comes out, because that's when the prices go out the most. So for example, right now, alright, one example I can think of this is when LeGarrette Blount was selling for 100K last night, right when the promo went out. And if we want to check out the prices for Blount right now, he's literally at like 45K or 40,000 coins, something like that. So Blount 45, he's going to go for about 45K, if not 40K exactly. So it literally cut in half, more than cut in half, by the time of last night when it dropped at 11 p.m. Eastern Time to right now 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So as you can see, the pricing can drastically drop, so just sell everything as fast as possible, right when you get them, play as much as possible in the very beginning, and that's kind of how you make the most amount of coins, because everything's worth extremely lots. I don't know if that made any sense. It's extremely high. The prices are extremely high when the promo just comes out, so sell everything as fast as possible. Second, what you want to do is play this blitz events. It's obvious. Play the event as much as possible for stamina, and you get some sort of collectible. And the more collectibles you get, the more coins you're gonna get. Because when you go to the sets here, we're gonna go over the amount of sets that you can get, all the good sets you can use. This trick or treat pack, it's okay. To be honest with you, I'd say that you might as well just do it. If you have nothing else to do with this trick or treat set, you might as well go for it, because you're probably gonna end up getting either a trick. Okay, there we go. We got a trick. Of course we did. Get a trick or a silver player, one or the other. That's what's probably going to happen. And, we get 3 of these tricks. Literally, there's no harm. What are you going to waste? 4 stamina? That's really not worth too much for you. And if you get 3 of these tricks, you get to unlock a challenge. I clearly haven't unlocked the challenge yet, but, this challenge is probably going to do something related to, like, rushing as many yards, passing as many yards, and you get coins out of it afterwards, or some sort of reward pack after doing the challenge, of course. So it's going to help you out either way. Moving on to this set here, Most Feared gold player set. I'll be honest, probably don't do it right now. Even if you are later in the game, probably don't continue to not do it, because all the gold players pretty much are worth the same. And I'll go over that a little bit more in depth when we get to the Elite Most Feared player pack set there. So moving on to this one, you got 5 of them for a silver Most Feared player. If you have a I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I probably wouldn't, because you can get trade in 1 equipment collectible to earn a silver or better Most Feared player, or a trick, or a trick, yeah, or a trick collectible, which really doesn't mean too much. So I'd avoid using this set just because it's not worth it. Wait the 10 minutes. You get 1 for 1 silver player instead of 5 for 1 guaranteed silver player. That just makes no sense to me. So don't do that. Second here is, you get 5 silver players for 1 gold player. This is probably a really good set to do, especially right now, because you can see I have a whole bunch of these dudes So I'm going to do, one of these sets right now. It's really easy to make a lot of coins with this because, one, you can't even sell the silver players. What are you going to do with the silver players besides put them in sets? So I'm going to put one of these bad boys in here and see what we get from this gold set. We get a Maurice Alexander. Maurice Alexander probably goes for around 25k, I'm pretty sure. We're going to check the price right now. But I just put in 5 gold players, and I can sell this guy for probably like 20k, I'm assuming. But we can check the price. He's an 80 overall gold, but like exactly. He goes for 20k, if not probably just a little bit more. As you can see right now, these are the prices for 20k, 22k, something like that. But as you can see, 5 silver players that you can't even sell. What are you gonna get for 5 normal silver players? You're probably going to sell them for 500 coins each, and you get 2,500 coins. Instead, I just made 20,000 coins for doing that. So that was actually a really great set to use. To be honest with you, like all the players right now are going for about 20 to 25k. So I think this set, the most feared gold player, is awesome. Definitely, go use this. Trade all your silver players because they're not going to worth anything. They're not going to be worth much. And here, the Elite Most Feared Player Pack. So essentially, if you took a look here, we got the Maurice Alexander. Basically, the 9 of them are 8. 8 of these bad boys are about 20k to 25k. At least 9 of them. They're all worth 25k to snipe and get. To make this pack here. So I got my handy dandy calculator here. So we're going to do, all of them besides LeGarrette Blount is worth 25k, let's say. That's the very maximum price that you're going to get them for, right? 25k, we're going to do that. 25,000 times 9, that equals 2250, 225,000 coins plus 45,000 is 270,000 coins for one of these packs right now. That's how much it's worth at the very maximum price that you can get them for by sniping it or whatever it may be. So when you look at the options of who or the players you can get here, I'm just looking at the elite players that you can get for 270,000 coins. That's how much it's gonna take. The very maximum amount, at least when at the time of making this video. Of course, the numbers will be lower, like I said before. And you look at the elite players you can get. The worst elite player you can get is Jordan Reed. All right, Jordan Reed. We're going to say worst just because you can see the price differences, and that's just the amount of risk that you're gonna take. So Jordan Reed. Oh my God. All right, we're gonna look up Jordan Reed individually here. Jordan Reed. How much does Jordan Reed? Okay, really? Jordan Reed is not. I'm so confused. Alright, next person we can do is Clinton Dix. Alright, I know for a fact that he's in this game. He has to be here. He's a 90 overall? Okay, maybe he's not that bad. Alright, so he's definitely clearly not the worst. Who is not bad? Marcus Peters, the dude that I pulled in the bundle opening. Literally the worst. One of basically the worst as I'm looking at it right now. Marcus Peters. God, I am so upset that I got the worst pull. But Marcus Peters here, he goes for literally like 200k max. I'm pretty sure that's how much he sells for, right? Probably not 200k. Let's go for 250k. So like the risk, as you can see here, is pretty high if you're looking to get a Marcus Peters, and he's really low. So you can sell him for 200,000 coins, get 180 back, and what'd you do? You just lost yourself 90,000 coins for doing this set. Of course, that's the worst pull that you can get. Who is the best pull you can get? There's Cam Chancellor, there's Clinton Dix. Like, they're all going for so many coins. So you can take a look here. There's no Patrick Peterson on the auction house. I already looked, but let's look at Cam Chancellor here. Cam Chancellor, 91 overall. How much is he going for in the auction house here? 800,000, 700,000, 750. Like, the cheapest on the auction house right now is 700k. That's of course also the other extreme. So you can like kind of use your judgment there if you really want to do the set. Clearly it's kind of all up to you if you want to take that risk. It's up to you, to be honest with you. If you really want to make coins with it, it's a little bit of a risk. I wouldn't suggest doing it because there are better ways to make coins and just kind of taking the lottery side of things and see if you can get really good luck, which is always fun, definitely fun. But if you want to make the most amount of coins, probably not the best idea, to be honest with you. And of course, we're gonna look at Brian Urlacher. Of course, you need 7 elite players, 13 gold players, and Brian Urlacher. I don't even know if there is a Brian Urlacher right now on the auction house, but he goes for clearly he has to go for a good amount, at least a couple million, at least, right? Yeah, there's a bunch of them. 2.5 million is the least amount. you can clearly get him, as you saw from the stats here. 7 million, 7, I don't know, elite players right now, so 7 times 200,000 is 1.4 mil, and plus 13, so 13 times 25k is 325,000 coins. That's 1.7 mil right there. You can sell for 2.5 mil. And of course, you know, the equipment and silver players aren't auctionable, so they aren't really worth any coins. So you can make a whole bunch of coins with him doing that set. Of course, it's an investment. You need like 1.4 mil to start off with to be in anyway, so that's pretty hard to do. So going through all the sets there, sets is a great place to make coins. It is what it is. It's literally like, it's a great way to make coins, I'll be honest. And you know, other thing you can do is just snipe. That's definitely the most consistent way to make coins on a, you know, every 5-minute interval basis, and that's the way you make the majority of your coins, besides from playing the game and doing the sets. I think doing the sets is probably one of the best ways to make coins. That's how I make coins now. Sniping takes up a good amount of time. Right now, I'm waiting for the program. You see the program, I'm waiting for the, you know, we're all waiting for the most feared programs to come up, but all you can do is really, you know, what if you wanted to snipe Blount. LeGarrette Blount. Why did I say Blount? Oh my God, that's such a rookie. I'm a Patriots fan too. LeGarrette Blount for 40k. You can snipe him pretty easily. You know, snipe him for 37k, 40k, and sell him for 45k. He'll sell for like in an hour or so. Something like that along those lines. Of course, adjust the prices because the prices will go down throughout the course of the day. So, hopefully you guys learned a little bit about you know, the whole promo here and what you should and shouldn't do. Also, last thing, oh my God, I totally forgot. Packs. You don't want to open up the packs right now. If you really want to open, like, look at this here. It's 50,000 coins for each pack, and you get 2 guaranteed most feared players. And that's where they get you. You can get silver players, and the majority of them, you're going to probably pull a silver player for the majority of those packs here. You'll get, like, 1 out of 100 times, you're probably going to pull something really nice. I'll open up the packs right now just to let you guys know to avoid them immediately. Because we already gone through all the prices of the gold players, you guys should be able to kind of, you know, figure out, you know, whether they're good or not. So, like, literally you get 4 golds. Oh my God, we got a Ben Roethlisberger. Okay, that's a good pull. Alright, so I still didn't even make coins with Ben Roethlisberger because you got 2 silver players. They're not going for anything. They're legit not worth anything at all, besides if you put them into the 5 for 1 gold player. Still, 1 gold player is 25k. That's not worth it. Pulled an elite, which isn't expected, but you know, even with pulling the elite, Ben Roethlisberger probably goes for, actually he might go for a little bit over 50k to be honest with you, because he's a QB. But actually, how much does Ben Roethlisberger actually go for? Let's take a look here. Big Ben, 87 position QB. How much does he go for? Like 60,000 coins, give or take, you know, 50,000. You know, I still didn't make that many coins off of him. I'll open up another one just to prove my case that I will not make coins on this second pack. Literally wasting coins to show you guys not to buy these packs because they're not worth it. And there we go. We got four goals that will probably sell for like 10k in total. Maybe Adam Jones probably goes for a little bit more. 2 silver players again, and I got a nice collectible that isn't worth anything. So I just literally wasted 50,000 coins to show you guys that don't buy the packs because you're not going to make any coins off of them. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this long little video. I hope I gave you some valuable information because that's how I make coins. That's how I see the market and how I play Madden Mobile. But thanks guys for watching. Like this up if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you guys later in the next video. I'll keep making bomb-ass Madden Mobile videos for you guys. I appreciate all the support. Peace out.